Disney built this town. It's not a resort, it's not a hotel, it's actually a small town with restaurants, with schools, hospitals, community events, and all that good stuff a family needs in this modern age. Today, we're here in Celebration, one of the most unique communities in the entire country. And the question most people ask is that if the prices over here are actually worthy. So today, we're gonna tour one of the single homes they have here to make sure we understand if this is for you. Again, Celebration is not for everybody, so stay tuned because we're gonna break down numbers, we're gonna break down schools, community, and lifestyle, all right? So let's do this. Quick note before we start this tour. I post tours here on my channel every single week across the entire Central Florida. And my main goal is for you to understand what your money can actually get here across the city, all right? So if you're new to this channel, subscribe. I post videos twice a week, educational and also tours. And now, let's do this. All right, so here we are at Mattamy Homes at Celebration. This tour is gonna be at a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, and I hope you enjoy it, all right? And at the end, we're gonna see if the price of this house actually justify what we are seeing, all right? So here the hallway, right after you close the door, to your right, you're gonna see the first bedroom and bathroom. Let's start with the bedroom first. This bedroom right here, you can call it mother-in-law or a guest bedroom. And in this case, it was converted to an office. Cute, right? There's also a closet, so it can definitely be a bedroom. So if you're receiving guests, if your family is from outside of Orlando, they can definitely sleep here and comfortably, of course. It's very spacious closet, as you can see, right? It's a walk-in, so that's perfect. The room is pretty big, so you're not gonna have any problems with it. Over here, you have a full bathroom. High ceiling. Beautiful, right? Now, as we keep going, there's more storage here. And if you watched one of my last videos, you will know why I love places like this. You can build your own adega here, your wine storage, or if you have a dog, this can be the dog bedroom too, right? Interesting. Now, since this is modern living, we have living room. Nice, right? Looks neat. We have kitchen and we have dining room all blended together. And it's pretty spacious too. For a modern living, look how many cabinets we got there. And one thing that I like about here, there's no gap between the last cabinet and the ceiling. The majority of homes that we tour, we usually see that gap, and I personally feel this way is better, right? Here you can have your coffee machine, your little coffee corner, and look at the size of this storage space. You can feed an entire football team here, right? There's plenty of space around here. Now the kitchen, the dining area. There's a lanai over here. It's pretty tiny, but for celebration, I believe you're not gonna use it that much, right? Check it out. You're probably gonna be enjoying the parks more than this. But yeah, you can put a grill here, you know. There's a spot for a fan in the ceiling. And over here you have more space. This is the garage door that you park from behind the house. This is more storage. Also more storage here. So there's plenty of storage for you. Another point of view of the kitchen. If you're here, so let's say, for example, having dinner, right? So if you're right here, you can watch some TV, you can talk to whoever is cooking, right? You can host a small party here too, like maybe a football game or something. Super interesting, right? Now let's go check upstairs. All right, so quick pause here before we continue this tour. If you're watching this video up to this point, that means you're interested in moving across Central Florida, or at least knowing more about Celebration. So here's what I'm gonna do for you. In case you wanna know more about this community, if you wanna know more about prices, any type of information that is actually going to help you and your family choose where you move next, feel free to book a call with me. The link is in the description below, and I'll provide you all the value you need to make sure you love where you live, okay? So now, let's continue. All right, so as we come up, you see there's another TV room here, and we can call it family room, right? So if you need more privacy, if you're hosting guests, you can stay here while they stay downstairs. And what caught my attention in this house is the view, right? Check out this view from the window upstairs. Gorgeous, right? Gives me a feeling of peace, calm, right? Imagine you waking up in the morning, sitting over here, sipping your coffee. Maybe you can have like an espresso over here and make the magic happen. Now, check out this space. I really like this bedroom, and I'll tell you why. They really optimize the space here, and it's very spaceful as well. Look at this. There's a corner there if someone wants to read a book. I don't know, maybe it's a nerd kid, because I know most kids don't read book at a small age, right? Telling from experience. Plenty of space around here. And also, let's check storage space. Oh yeah. It's not walk-in, but there's plenty of space around here. Look. Plenty of space. And if you're still with me, stick to the end because we're gonna break down the numbers. This is the bathroom that Jack and Jill are gonna share. It's pretty neat. Now let's check the other bedroom. Nice, right? There's a lot of space here. I don't know if the video does justice, but there's plenty of space here. And closet is about the same size as the previous one. Yeah. Plenty of space over here. If you want to plug in another shelf, you can. But there's plenty of space for clothes. Look. Next bedroom. Also very, very beautiful. The optimized space here as well. A little corner over there for studies. Check it out. Very, very nice. And over here, a little less space than the other two, but still plenty of space. I'll show you. Right? I'll leave the bath for last, but now laundry room. There's also cabinets here, which is awesome. Elevates the entire home, right? Yeah, there's a lot of space here for whatever you want to store over here. Now, last but not least, the master bedroom. My favorite part of the house, because that's where I'm gonna sleep and spend 1/3 of my life into. Why do I say 1/3? Because I sleep 8 hours a day, and I hope you do too. Beautiful, right? Now, I'm curious to check the bathroom, but before, I don't know if you noticed, but check it out. Check this high ceiling over here. Feels nice to be in this bedroom. Plenty of space. Wow, look. Plenty of storage as well. Look at the size of this closet. All right, so let me know your thoughts in the comments. Did you like this home here in Celebration? Do you think this home is worth checking out? Just let me know. If you need some help, I'm here for you. Wow, look at this. Can't get tired of this view, huh? All right, so let me educate you first because the geography here matters, okay? Island Village is technically in Celebration, but it sits southwest of what most people picture when they hear that name. It's bordered by I-4 to the north, Celebration High School to the east, wetland and conservation areas to the south, and Reunion Resort to the west. Walt Disney is literally minutes away. I would say 5 to 10 minutes away, right? You can see the fireworks from some of these properties every single night if there's a clear night. The address here is 34747 in Osceola County, okay? And that's an important detail for the cost of ownership numbers I'll get later. All right. And also what makes Island Village different from the original Celebration is the trellis bridge that you're going to see that physically connects the new village to Celebration Boulevard and the historic town center. So when the builder says walkable, it's not marketing language, it's actually true. Over here you can have dinner, you can walk to the lake, be part of the community events and all that good stuff. And the community here is planned and they're planning to have a little over 1,000 homes in total. And you're gonna see a mix of townhomes starting in the mid 500s and also single family homes ranging between $6 to $1 million home depending on the size of your floor plan. All right, so as always, what I would like to do is to break down the numbers. And why do I do that every single time? It's for you to understand if your budget fits into this home right here, so I can make it easy for you whenever you're booking a flight to come and check out all those places that actually make sense for you, for your lifestyle, and for your pocket. All right, so I'm gonna give you two scenarios, one of a townhouse and the other one of this home right here. So let's start with the townhouse first. So let's say we have a mortgage and you're gonna put 20% down, around 6.5, 6.75% in interest rate over 30 years. If you do that, we're talking about $3,370 per month. And the annual estimation is $40,000, 440. HOA over here is around $310 a month for a townhome, and we're talking about $3,725 a year. CDD assessment, and that's very important. There's CDD here in this community, and Celebration was the very first one in Central Florida to adapt CDD. They started that in 1994. CDD around here is going to be around $100 and $150 a month, depending on the size of your house. In property taxes here in Osceola County, we're talking about $540 a month, give or take. And remember, this is an estimation, all right? So the final numbers you're only finding out at the closing table. The homeowner's insurance for Florida new construction, this is gonna be $200 to $275 a month for a house in this community. So your total estimated cost of ownership here in Celebration, here in this community, for a townhome, we're talking about $4,500, give or take. All right, so now the second scenario is actually the home that we just toured. A canopy, single family house, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, around 2,500 square feet. And again, if you put down 20% on your mortgage at a 6.5, 6.75% interest rate, we're talking about $4,570 a month for principal and interest. And that means $54,840 a year. HOA, $310, CDD, around $100 to $200 a month, depending again on the size of your house. Property taxes for this home is going to be around $700 to $900 a month. And homeowners insurance here for this home, we're talking about $250 to $350 a month. And your total estimated cost of ownership for a house like this in the range of $900,000, we're talking about $5,960 up to $6,100 a month. All right, so one thing that is very important for us to touch is schools. We have great schools around here in Celebration. We have an elementary school that is actually inside this community. So you can walk to the school, your kids are gonna be 100% safe, and you're not gonna have a problem at all. There's also a high school that is actually 1 mile away from the homes in this community. So it's right outside the gate. So also super close, you're not gonna have problems with it. And Celebration is not for everybody. Now, if you're thinking about moving to Central Florida, moving across Central Florida, and school system is your priority number one, I would say Celebration is not for you. Of course, they have a good school systems here, but you can find A-graded, super great elsewhere, right? But now, if you're moving to Central Florida because of lifestyle and school, you're just thinking about having a system that actually serves you great, Celebration is a great option. You have A schools here, you have B+ schools, but not like the top-notch schools that are super into sports, science, technology, and all that stuff, right? So it's the trade-off. If lifestyle, being close to Disney, having that strong community feeling is your primary objective, that's fine. But if schools is your primary objective, it's worth us having a discussion so I can let you know and guide you throughout which communities, which neighborhoods around Central Florida is best for your needs, okay? All right, so who is this community best for? Who actually should look into Celebration, into this great community we just toured today? This community is good for first-time home buyers that actually make around $200,000 a year. Someone that is actually interested in the Central Florida, close to Disney World lifestyle. Walkable places, bike trails, proximity to Disney, and all that good stuff. And also a family that is not looking only to maximize their money over time, right? Because over here, we know it's expensive, you're already paying a premium, so that will not be the case. And now, who should not look into Celebration? If you're looking for a space, if you want to maximize the amount of money you spend on a home and cross that with space, this is not for you. If your priority, if your top priority is a great A-graded school that your kid is going to be looking into technology, science, sports, you should look elsewhere, and I can definitely guide you throughout the best neighborhoods that can serve you with the best schools. Also, if you're looking to invest and make money over time, over here, I'm not saying you're not gonna have appreciation. You are definitely gonna have appreciation as every single real estate piece of property in the United States, but there's another places that your valuation, that your appreciation grows at a faster pace. So if that's your number one priority, you should look elsewhere. All right, time to wrap it up this video. I hope you really enjoyed this video. I hope you really enjoyed this tour. And if you're still considering moving to Central Florida, specifically Celebration or any other parts of Central Florida, but still need clarification, feel free to book a call with me. Let's have that 30-minute session where I can guide you to make sure you love where you live, okay? No sales pitch, just good information. Remember, this is Pedro, and thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.